Hey guys, it's Skyhawk JD here. Thank you so much for coming to watch Phoenix Wright. We're continuing. Once again, really sorry for the very long hiatus. We had Christmas, we had New Year's, but I would like to wish you all, I hope you all had a great and Merry Christmas, and I also hope you guys had a great and wonderful New Year's. It's 2020, and let's hope that this year we get a lot more Let's Plays done, and I hope that this year will be a lot of great fortune to all of you people watching. Thank you all for so much support that you've given me throughout these years. And right now, I'm gonna see if I can try doing these Let's Plays a little bit more continuously, because I've noticed I've been doing them when I could, but I'm gonna try and see if I can do them kind of like continuously as I can. So anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for coming, and let's go back to court. Now, the only issue is I don't remember where we left off, but I do remember there was a murder at the medium place, and Maya was standing accused, and we have Karen as the prosecutor. All right, let's do it. All right, just for okay, we're still doing trial, reunion turnabout. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. That was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hang in the air. Okay, yeah, they're pretty strict with the death penalty here and there. Death penalty here, death penalty there. I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you're a wonderful... Oh my gosh, she is adorable. She is a doll. She reminds me... I have a feeling my niece is gonna grow up to be just as bright as she is. If you guys saw my Instagram, during my Christmas time, I was actually with my niece Reverie came over, and she's just a bundle of joy. She really is. Always has this big smile on her face. She was a doll. You check my Instagram, you see a lot of pictures of her. She's so beautiful. Anyway. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, isn't the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hot. Guess there's no escaping her. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis ghosts will come and after you and me and my sis's ghosts will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21st, 7 days before my best friend's birthday. Sup, Taylor? 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. I'm gonna screw this up because I don't remember any of the evidence. So I have to try. I'm gonna wing it the best way I can, people. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ow! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I... Oh, hey Miguel. How you doing? There's Miguel. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. It's ma'am!
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness your name and occupation and your manager. If you please. Hey Phoenix, how y'all doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, y'all. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is a violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Name's High, paranormal photographer. I'm here to testify. Now. Let's all be one big happy family, okay? Witness testimony, the witness's account. Only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, then bang, we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant, waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. It's gonna be tough, because I don't remember where we continued left off, so we're gonna try our best here, people. And did you take a picture of the scene right after? Oh, I didn't read that. Whatever. You just pause it, and yeah. But I'm guessing he's saying, did you take a picture of it? And yada, yada, yada. Reckon, course? Excuse me? Reckon, course? It's short for, you reckon? Of course I did. Ow! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. And give me your manager. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. Ooh. Okay, that's her. Eesh. It would certainly seem that the only defendant and the victim were in the room. Lotta's photo added to the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? We'll clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. I'm a little nervous because I gotta think here. Oh yeah, I'm screwed. Only the doc and the defendant went to the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Let me press here. Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into that room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber. Y'all hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. We were waiting outside the door, then bang, we heard... Did you guys remember we heard two gunshots? Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well! Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not gonna read all that because it's gonna be the repeat. The world became just a little cooler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know I heard. Okay. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lada seems awfully confident in her testimony. Let's press her hard. Lada, please think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room. I was murdered. Click. Lada, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Yeah, I caught that. She didn't know it was Maya at first. When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya or Faye or not. Am I correct? What? You see? She's tall. Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony. Sorry. Good. The shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yep, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, trapped like one again. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck given! Huh? What in the... Wreck given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. It took me a good look around the room once. I took me a good look around the room just once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Red given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as red given... Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Her story adds up. It's worse, I was there at the scene of the crime with her. And her story is exactly how I would have told it too. Just think here. Let's check the evidence. If we present this, we might get in trouble, though. Let's press this. So let me get this straight. You're an idiot. This Mr. Lawyer broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? I was with her, so she was telling the truth. Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Mrs. Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. Do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have to judge against it. Is there anything Is there anything I can present that will prove it's not Maya in the photo? I'm looking right now. Give me a minute. I'm looking carefully. What is it about this that prove it's not Maya? I'm gonna say it's that, but that's too obvious. This is. Give me a minute. Let me think here. I can't present anything right now. I'm gonna say can't present anything. Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix. I hope that was the right move. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to the court that this verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you. Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Pearl! Mia, I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls! Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go! But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray! Click. I was murdered. What? Click. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. Mia. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Hold on! Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid that you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... Ah! It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case... correct that. A Karen's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time for this... And what better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right. I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. What? Heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Karen's whip that got through to him. Witness account part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I'm still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds a bit different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like, as the taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Witness account part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared. I mean, that is what's jumping out at me. That perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside the room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish foolishness. Just as I expected from a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean Maya Fey, is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you all done here? Can I continue? I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. And even knowing that, you still persist on being a paranormal photographer. And that's what I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than the baby goes through diapers. Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice tag team in stereo. This should be grateful it's not in 5.1. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. 2. Right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? I knew it. No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't do anything bad. I know I could be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Karen? Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. I'll confront her. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. You hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I'm so angry I lost my composure. That really was very immature of you, Phoenix. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the seconds? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Alright, we got the photo. Let's see what this photo is. That's not Maya. That's not Maya. Hold on. What is this picture? It's obvious the second picture the witness took after the day of the crime. Well, it's a little off-centered, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person in the picture is not Maya Fey? Yes! Insist. Wait, drop the issue. Insist it's not Maya. I'm gonna insist. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's just not her face. Her whole body is taking a different appearance. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order! 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 Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma? What do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Whoa! Hey! I don't think that's allowed. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? Oh, we're screwed! She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. I had a feeling this was gonna come up. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she can physically change into the person she's calling. That's not good. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture cannot be submitted as evidence. Obviously I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to court, the case all became mine. After all, this image has forever been buried in the judge. After all, this image has now been forever burned in the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that this person in the picture is not Maya Fey? Well, let me look at the picture. Yes, I can prove it! I can prove it! I can prove it! I see it. Okay, I can see it. Look at what she's wearing. I remember this. Guys, pause your video if you have to. Just look at this picture. Look at the picture. Now look at this. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There's a bullet hole. The bullet hole. Your Honor? Oh, the fire has returned in your eyes, I see. This picture, within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Ha! Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what's so strange about this picture? It was right here. Take that! Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that's exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intend to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright. This should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet, Phoenix. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face! Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean, and what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to this case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it! That woman knew everything, the bullet hole, that picture, everything! But you can't prove that. Karen Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. I want to speak to his manager. Oh god, poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it will appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all your guards in this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Mike. Your Honor! There's only one logical explanation for the conjuring. Who's related? The shooter was somebody else. The shooter somebody else. Okay, that was it. Yeah. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey! Witness! Ah! Oh heck! Is there any way to ask a gal for a favor? Be quiet! You were the only one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Are you threatening in court? Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... What? I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in the room, honest. You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it really all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right! Hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix! I can't believe that. Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around, even now? To turn things around? That's right! Mia always would turn things around and change your perspective. Phoenix, so where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? We need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see, what if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those contradictions were true, Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way to the chamber is... Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proved that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. I'm gonna see this key. Please take a good look at this. Okay, I've already seen it. And? And got it wrong. Ouch, that's not. Let me think it over again. I think I'm going about this all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things a different way. If I get this wrong, I'm going to save it here. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true, alright. I think what happened is something I can't explain it yet. Let me look. I have the key. I thought that key would be evidence. I can't. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there's no explanation, that's why. As I thought, another big waste of this court's time. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Alright, Phoenix, calm down. Let's try this one more time. So, it has to be the second option. Hold up. This is tough. I don't think she left the room, because I remember Maya said she fell unconscious, so she couldn't have left. I'm gonna say the key. Take that! Oh, I got it right! Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah! That's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of a kind after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Ah! Wait! Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. This is preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! It seems we have to come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, Is this person the defendant or not? The defense has argued that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma, how can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you'd like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will now reconvene for tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow! That was you, Pearly? You selling my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly! I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone in that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. All right, Pearls. Ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? She is so cute. Poor thing. She's so sheltered. To be continued. That was a crazy court case, people. But we got to find out what's going to happen next. So, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode of Phoenix Wright Justice for All. And before I go, I'd like to give a big shout out to my friend Daniel Ray for making the music for the new intro I made. So a big shout out to him. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next time. This is Skyhawk JD signing off.